Me and Cam have been together for going on 7 months now.
From Angel Reese's confirmed relationship with Cameron Fletcher that played out in the public eye to her relationships with Jalen Duren and Wendell Carter Jr. that were uncovered by her ardent fans, here are 6 NBA stars who've been linked to the LSU star. Cameron Fletcher. The most substantiated and publicly documented relationship in Angel Reese's dating history involves Cameron Fletcher, a talented basketball player who captured both her heart and the attention of basketball fans nationwide. Their romance, which spanned from June 2023 to March 2024, represents the most transparent look we've ever gotten into Reese's personal life, complete with social media declarations, podcast confirmations, and intimate glimpses into their shared world. Their relationship began long before it became public knowledge, with roots tracing back 6 years to their initial meeting through basketball. The foundation of their connection was built during the challenging period of the COVID-19 pandemic, when social distancing brought many people closer together virtually.
Yeah. Because me and Cam actually met in New York, and we're gonna go to where we met, which is Dyckman Park, and we're gonna take a Polaroid picture there.
During this time, Reese and Fletcher's friendship deepened into something more profound, setting the stage for what would become one of the most talked about relationships in college basketball. The official confirmation of their romantic involvement came in a moment that perfectly encapsulated Reese's straightforward approach to addressing public curiosity. During her appearance on the One Star Recruits podcast in June 2023, Reese definitively stated, "Cameron is my boyfriend, yes," ending months of speculation with characteristic directness. Her explanation of their compatibility revealed the practical considerations that made their relationship work. "We both play the same sport, so we understand each other's schedule. I think that also helps with it too." What followed was a whirlwind romance that played out across social media platforms and tropical getaways. The summer of 2023 saw them vacationing together in Jamaica, where they were photographed in matching Balenciaga swimsuits, engaging in activities that ranged from horseback riding to ATV adventures and whitewater rafting. Fletcher's social media commentary on their Jamaican adventure perfectly captured the euphoria of new love. "Let's keep making memories together." The depth of their commitment became evident through their decision to get matching tattoos, a gesture that spoke to their belief in the permanence of their connection. This public display of devotion was followed by a romantic Christmas trip to New York City in December 2023, where they visited iconic locations like the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree and Saks on Fifth Avenue, sharing their experiences with fans through carefully curated Instagram posts.
Me and Cam have been together for going on 7 months now, but we've known each other for like 6 years.
Their playful dynamic was evident in their social media interactions, where they displayed the comfortable banter of a couple truly at ease with each other.
Cam does not know how to keep a secret. Every time he gives me something, let me tell y'all, every time he gives me something, he can never keep it a secret because he wants to tell me and show me right away. We had to open our Christmas gifts already because of him.
This exchange perfectly captured Fletcher's eager, enthusiastic personality and Reese's amused tolerance of his inability to maintain suspense around surprises. Their relationship faced its first major test when Fletcher suffered a devastating knee injury during a game against North Carolina in January 2024, effectively ending his season. Reese's response demonstrated the depth of her feelings as she posted a heartfelt Instagram message. "God, please protect Cameron as he has surgery today. I love you, bookies. God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. You've been through so much and this is so small to a giant. Road back to recovery. I've got your back. Let's do this." At Cameron, though this post was later deleted, adding an element of mystery to the timeline of their relationship's decline. In a candid interview with Women's Health magazine during the March-April 2024 issue, Reese reflected on the genuine nature of their connection. "He's really supportive and I've known him for 6 years. He's known me before all of this has happened, so it's a genuine relationship and he understands me." This statement, published just as their relationship was beginning to unravel, would prove to be prophetic in its emphasis on the foundation they had built over years of friendship.
Did you get married to Kim? Of course.
The end came suddenly and publicly in March 2024 when Reese announced during an Instagram live session, "Yeah, I'm single. I don't got no man. Don't attach me to no man. That's all I'ma say. That's it," before emphasizing her independence with the declaration, "I do what's best for me. That's it. I'm the catch. Let's not get it twisted." Fletcher's cryptic Instagram story, posted around the same time with the message, "Elevation requires separation," was interpreted by fans as his response to the breakup, though he refrained from making direct public statements about Reese. The relationship's end was further further confirmed by fans who noticed they had removed each other from their Instagram profiles and unfollowed each other on social media platforms. The aftermath of their relationship provided Reese with valuable insights about love in the public eye. In October 2024, during an episode of her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, she shared, "I don't think I'll ever get into another public relationship unless I'm getting married," expressing discomfort with the level of scrutiny their relationship had attracted. Jalen Duren. The romantic connection between Angel Reese and Detroit Pistons center Jalen Duren represents one of the most intriguing what-if scenarios in recent basketball dating speculation. Their potential relationship captured the imagination of fans in 2024, fueled by social media detective work, strategic clothing choices, and carefully timed public appearances that suggested a connection far deeper than mere professional courtesy. The speculation began in earnest during July 2024, when both athletes posted vacation content that seemed too coincidental to ignore. Social media sleuths noticed that Angel Reese and Jalen Duren had shared remarkably similar Instagram stories, showing matching locations including sunset views and a distinctive wooden cabana, leading fans to conclude they were vacationing together. The evidence was circumstantial but compelling. The same architectural details, identical lighting conditions, and suspiciously similar timestamps created a compelling narrative that they were sharing more than just a love of tropical destinations. What transformed casual speculation into fervent belief was Reese's strategic fashion choice in August 2024. When she appeared wearing a Detroit Pistons hoodie, Duren's team, the basketball world took notice. For someone who had previously been so vocal about team loyalties and had no obvious connection to Detroit, this sartorial decision felt like a deliberate signal. The timing was particularly significant, coming just weeks after their alleged shared vacation and coinciding with increased interaction between their social media accounts. The intrigue deepened with Reese's cryptic social media activity throughout August 2024. On August 21st, 2024, she posted a tweet that seemed to reference a romantic partner. "Every city hates to see us, and my man hates you 'cause you always in my businesses," in response to a tweet about shopping in Detroit, Duren's city. The phrasing was deliberate and provocative, designed to fuel speculation while maintaining plausible deniability. For fans already convinced of their connection, this felt like confirmation. For skeptics, it remained tantalizingly ambiguous. The physical compatibility between Reese and Duren added another layer to the speculation. Standing at 6'3", Reese had previously expressed on her podcast a preference for dating partners between 6'7" and 6'8", and Duren's impressive 6'10" frame certainly exceeded those requirements. Their shared experience as young, successful professional basketball players created an obvious foundation for mutual understanding and attraction. However, the romance came to an abrupt halt in September 2024, when reality collided with fan expectations. During an episode of her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, Reese definitively addressed her relationship status, stating she was single and outlining her specific preferences for future partners. This public declaration was widely interpreted as a direct response to the Duren rumors, effectively ending months of speculation. Kevin Durant. The foundation of Kevin Durant and Reese's connection lies in their shared Washington metropolitan area, DMV roots, a geographic bond that has created a natural affinity between the two basketball stars. For Reese, Durant represents more than just another NBA player. He embodies the pinnacle of basketball achievement from her hometown region.
If you had to choose any NBA player as your teammate in a 2v2 co-ed league, who would it be? Everyone's saying KD. You gotta pick somebody else.
No, I can't.
Why not?
That's my favorite player, and I'm from DMV, so I gotta pick
He is DMD. Fair enough.
The romantic news reached fever pitch during the 2024 Paris Olympics, when a seemingly innocent courtside sighting at a Team USA women's basketball exhibition game against Germany at London's O2 Arena became the catalyst for months of romantic rumors. The game, which Team USA won 84-57, also featured Stephen Curry and his wife Aisha, leading some overzealous fans to speculate about a potential double-date scenario. The image of Reese and Durant sitting together courtside was captured and disseminated across social media platforms, where it was analyzed and reanalyzed for signs of romantic chemistry. What made this speculation particularly persistent was the context surrounding their public appearance. Reese's recent single status, following her breakup with Cameron Fletcher in March 2024, had left fans eager to identify her next romantic interest. Durant's star power and the visual impact of seeing them together created a narrative that many fans found irresistible. Despite the lack of any substantive evidence supporting romantic involvement, the situation reached a tipping point in September 2024, when Reese felt compelled to address the rumors directly on her podcast, Unapologetically Angel. Her denial was both definitive and slightly exasperated. That was never a thing.
I don't even get that. So people always, I don't know where that even came from. Katie has literally been my favorite player since I was literally a kid. and is still my favorite player.
She clarified, explaining the innocent nature of their courtside encounter. She elaborated that she was simply sitting next to someone at the game and that her friend was sitting next to Stephen Curry, with no romantic implications whatsoever. Reese's frustration with the persistent rumors was evident in her follow-up comments. "I don't even know how that even became a thing," before reiterating her long-standing admiration for Durant from a purely professional and geographic perspective. She emphasized their DMV connection and her respect for Durant's family, particularly noting, "He's from the DMV. I love his mom. She comes out and supports the games." However, the story took an unexpected turn in March 2025, when Durant was asked to name his favorite female athlete during a pregame event for the Phoenix Suns against the Minnesota Timberwolves for Women's Empowerment Month. His response, choosing Angel Reese, immediately reignited the dating speculation. Critics noted that while Reese had enjoyed a successful rookie WNBA season, there aren't many who are calling the 22-year-old the GOAT just yet, leading a whole bunch of people to wonder if Durant has some romantic interest. Wendell Carter Jr. It was not unusual for fans to speculate that a romantic relationship between Reese and Carter began in earnest with her repeated appearances at Orlando Magic games since November 2024. Her courtside presence became increasingly noticeable, particularly during high-stakes games like Game 1 of the Magic-Celtics playoff series in Boston in April 2025. For a player with no obvious connection to Orlando or the Magic organization, her consistent attendance raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about a personal reason for her loyalty to the team. Standing at 6'10", Carter easily exceeds Reese's expressed preference for dating NBA players who are 6 7 inches to 6 8, making him an ideal candidate based on her own criteria. This height preference, combined with her specific interest in dating established NBA players, made Carter a logical subject for fan speculation. Their relationship gained significant momentum through social media activity, particularly Reese's cryptic post on X in late April 2025. "So what's going to be the name for the male wags? Asking for a friend?" The post immediately generated responses from fans, with many directly referencing Carter. Comments like, "Not too much Wendell Carter Jr." and "WCJS" flooded the replies, while another fan declared, "She dating someone on the Magic. I already called this." The most significant development in their rumored relationship came during Reese's 23rd birthday celebration in May 2025, when Carter was reportedly spotted at the private birthday bash. Videos shared on social media showed Carter standing next to Reese and recording her as she danced on stage, suggesting a level of intimacy and comfort that went beyond casual friendship. This sighting was particularly significant because birthday celebrations are typically reserved for close friends and family members, making Carter's presence a strong indicator of their personal connection. The relationship dynamic became even more interesting when considering the social connections that may have facilitated their meeting. Reese's former LSU teammate, Haley Van Lith, is in a confirmed relationship with Orlando Magic guard Jalen Suggs, Carter's teammate. This connection provides a natural bridge between Reese and the Magic organization, explaining not only her presence at games, but also her comfort level with team members. Their relationship took on additional layers of complexity during a Chicago Sky vs. Connecticut Sun game on June 15, 2025, when Reese became involved in a physical altercation with Olivia Nelson-Ododa. The incident began when Sun guard Bria Hartley grabbed Reese's hair during a rebound battle, but escalated when Nelson-Ododa attempted to intervene and Reese shoved her. What made this incident particularly intriguing was the history between Nelson-Ododa and Carter. They had reportedly dated in early 2022. Fans immediately speculated that Reese's comment during the altercation, "I know why you mad," might have been directed at Nelson-Ododa regarding her past relationship with Carter. Evidence of mutual support became apparent when both Carter and Jalen Suggs attended a Chicago Sky vs. Indiana Fever game on June 7, 2025. Their presence at Reese's game, particularly alongside Suggs, who was there to support his confirmed girlfriend Van Lith, suggested a coordinated effort to show support for their respective partners. The geographical logistics of their rumored relationship also aligned favorably with Reese's off-season activities. During the 2024 to 2025 WNBA off-season, Reese spent significant time in Florida, where she participated in the unrivaled 3-on-3 basketball league in Miami. This proximity to Orlando would have facilitated regular contact and meetings between Reese and Carter, providing practical opportunities for their relationship to develop and flourish. Despite the mounting circumstantial evidence, neither Reese nor Carter has publicly confirmed their relationship. This silence aligns with Reese's previously stated commitment to keeping future relationships private, particularly after her experience with the public nature of her relationship with Cameron Fletcher. Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero's inclusion in the romantic speculation began with the same foundational elements that sparked rumors about other Magic players. Reese's consistent attendance at Orlando Magic games throughout the 2024 to 2025 season. However, what set Banchero apart from his teammates in the speculation was his individual star power and the potential for what would essentially be a basketball power couple. At 6'10", he easily exceeded Reese's stated height preferences of 6 and 7 inches to 6 and 8, making him theoretically compatible with her publicly declared criteria. The appeal of a Reese-Banchero pairing extended beyond mere physical compatibility to encompass questions of celebrity balance and mutual career trajectories. Both players represent the future of their respective leagues, Reese as a record-breaking rookie sensation in the WNBA, and Banchero as a rising star expected to be a cornerstone of the Magic's future success. This parallel positioning in their careers created a natural narrative appeal that captured the imagination of fans who enjoy seeing successful people find partnerships with equally accomplished individuals. The speculation gained momentum through the same social media detective work that had implicated other Magic players, particularly following Reese's cryptic post asking about male wags. Fan responses to her post included mentions of Magic players broadly, with some specifically referencing Banchero alongside Carter and other teammates. However, the responses lacked the specificity and conviction that characterized the speculation around Carter, suggesting that Banchero's inclusion was more about covering all possibilities rather than identifying genuine indicators of romantic involvement. What made the Banchero speculation particularly interesting was how it highlighted the different types of romantic partnerships that successful athletes might pursue. While Carter represented stability and established success, Banchero embodied potential and ascending stardom. A relationship with Banchero would represent a bet on future greatness rather than current achievement, appealing to fans who enjoy narratives about ambitious individuals supporting each other's rise to the top of their respective fields. Unlike Carter, who was spotted at Reese's birthday party and generated specific mentions in social media posts, Banchero remained absent from the more personal and intimate aspects of Reese's public life. This absence was particularly telling, given the high-profile nature that any Banchero romantic involvement would likely generate. The speculation was further complicated by Reese's September 2024 confirmation that she was single, delivered during her podcast with characteristic directness. This statement effectively ended active speculation about any romantic relationships during that time period, though it didn't prevent fans from continuing to analyze her subsequent public appearances and social media activity for signs of new romantic developments. From a practical standpoint, the logistics of a Reese-Banchero relationship would have presented interesting challenges and opportunities. Both players are at crucial stages in their careers, with demanding schedules and intense media scrutiny that could either strengthen a relationship through shared understanding or strain it through competing priorities. The fact that both are franchise cornerstones for their respective teams would add layers of complexity to any romantic involvement, as their personal relationship could become intertwined with professional expectations and public pressure. The absence of any concrete developments in the Banchero speculation became increasingly apparent as 2024 progressed into 2025. While rumors about Carter continued to generate new evidence and developments, the Banchero connection remained static, suggesting that initial speculation had not been based on genuine romantic involvement, but rather on logical possibility and fan wishful thinking. Dwight Howard. Perhaps the most unexpected and ultimately unfounded entry on Angel Reese's dating list involves NBA veteran Dwight Howard, a connection that appears to have emerged from satirical social media content rather than any genuine romantic involvement. The rumors linking Reese to Howard appear to have originated primarily from unreliable satirical accounts, particularly at Then Base and Tell, which is known for creating parody content that mimics legitimate sports reporting. The account's posts claiming romantic involvement between the two athletes generated significant engagement and views, but lacked the credibility and verification that would characterize genuine reporting from established sports media outlets. The context of Howard's actual interactions with Reese reveals the mundane reality behind the speculation. Howard's public mentions of Reese have been limited to basketball-related commentary, particularly humorous observations about her playing style during pickup games. In September 2024, Howard was reported making jest about Reese's shooting struggles during a Las Vegas streetball event, using her name as shorthand for aggressive rebounding combined with poor shooting efficiency. The age and career stage differences between Howard and Reese also make romantic speculation inherently unlikely. At 36 years old and in the latter stages of his professional career, Howard represents a completely different generation of basketball player compared to the 22-year-old Reese, who is just beginning her professional journey. This generational gap, combined with their vastly different career trajectories and life stages, makes romantic compatibility seem improbable. Howard's personal life during the period of the rumors also contradicts any possibility of romantic involvement with Reese. In July 2025, TMZ reported on Howard's divorce proceedings with Amber Rose Howard, indicating that his personal life was focused on resolving existing relationships rather than developing new ones. The timing of these personal developments makes romantic speculation with Reese even more unlikely and unfounded. The connection that does exist between Howard and Reese's social circle may be more platonic than what her fans want to admit. There have been reports of Reese celebrating Taya Cooper's birthday in April 2024, with Cooper being Howard's ex-girlfriend. However, this connection appears to be based on friendship and professional basketball relationships rather than any romantic triangle or complication involving Howard directly. Thank you for watching. Click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this.